Into the elevator we go. Who's there?
Good day, sir.
At ease, Lieutenant. Carry on.
Sorry, sir. It's Vaquero from the Celeste system. You can tell a lot about a system from its music, you know? Some places it's all minor chords. Makes you just want to run out and do a suicide mission. But this is bright. Heats your blood, makes you want to live a long life.
Now, are you a pilot, Lieutenant, or a musician?
Oh, I'm a pilot, sir. A pretty good one, too. Check my kill scores. But my family, they made guitars for many generations. I've got one that's almost 200 years old. The sound just keeps getting richer. Someday, I'm gonna open a cantina and bring in the best to play that guitar. A place for old fighter jacks like you and me.
Well, you better line up some other customers. Might not be many of us left.
Oh, yeah. It'll be open to one and all. And me, I'll just sit back, gaze at the beautiful women, and listen to the music.
Sounds good to me. He's not focused.
He doesn't seem focused, does he? But for the time being, we'll be supportive of him. We're trying to make a good impression on everyone, I think.
Sounds good to me. It's a nice dream, Vaquero. Hang on to it.
You bet, sir. Some of these guys, they actually like the killing. Me? I'll just walk away when this is all over.
Hey, I didn't say that conversation was over. Kind of presumptuous of him. But no, I do think Blair would just kind of say that, because I also think he would just kind of walk away from it all when it's over. He doesn't necessarily love the killing either. Let's talk to knife sharpening Cobra here. Oh, come on.
It's time we talk, Lieutenant.
Ain't much to talk about, sir. You've flown with it, and you both got the job done.
If you're referring to Hobbs...
I can't fly with him, sir.
If you stay on this ship, you'll have to sooner or later.
Don't put me in a position of having to defend him. I won't do it.
Why?
Let's just say I'm hardwired that way, and nothing you do is gonna change that.
Look, I'll try and keep you two separate on offensive assignments.
I'm not asking for special favors.
We need every good pilot we've got, and just so you know, I'd trust Hobbs with my life.
That's your choice.
So we find out Cobra doesn't just have a problem with Hobbs personally, she has a problem with what he is. Which isn't an entirely uncommon attitude among the crew. I mean, that is who they're at war with, so... Alright, let's get our next briefing.
Let's get started, Colonel.
Yes, sir.
One of our tracking stations report Karathi activity in these regions. I'd like you to run a patrol through there, sweep the areas. The station's report is sketchy. You might encounter some sort of Karathi cap ship. Go to it, Colonel.
Let's see. I do like sticking with Hobbs, but let's give the other crew members a try, starting with Vagabond.
Vagabond, I want you as my wingman.
He's actually a pretty good wingman. He follows orders pretty well, and he's pretty aggressive, so he's a good pilot.
Clear to take off.
Do our power distribution. Okay. Guns, and let's do it.
We got company.
Break and attack.
Here we go.
I nailed one too. Yeah, under normal circumstance, well, under a more difficult mission, I certainly wouldn't just waste a missile like that. But the first few missions are kind of easier, so I don't mind using them up.
Break and attack.
Here we go.
If anything, I'm more interested in getting my kill score kind of high right now. I like it to be higher than everyone else's. I got a reputation to maintain. I ran into that guy there.
Mission objectives accomplished.
Oh, that was pretty easy. But we're gonna take out this transport. We shall assume it is actually transporting live Kilrathi. These are probably the most vulnerable Kilrathi cap ships, are the transports. That went pretty well. However, at the same time, the Confed transports are just as vulnerable, and sometimes you gotta escort them, so...
Need clearance, TCS victory.
Hey, score one for our side, Colonel. You're clear to land.
Yay! Alright, let's save our game here. We did that mission pretty fast, so let's do one more at least. After I go talk to some crew members. Rachel. Wait, that's the Excalibur. We really want to fly that ship.
Hey, Colonel.
Hey.
Pull up a chair.
Nice, Chief.
He's so
Let me know if
amiable.
I'm out of line here, but the word is there's a test pilot flying in on one of the new Excaliburs. Is that true?
Our commander doesn't tell me everything.
I hope it's true. I can't wait to get my hands dirty with one of those pups.
You really like your job, don't you?
I just hope the test pilot's not some priss who won't let me touch his equipment.
I gotta give it to you. You really get to the point.
Yeah, well, I never really cared much for gray areas. That's why I do what I do. Either an engine part works or it doesn't.
Shanes don't lie.
Not as much as people do, anyway.
Should be a little hard on people.
They gotta pass inspection, same as anything else. Of course, I got certain hours for that.
And do we keep this schedule posted, Chief? Do you?
Yes.
Only for a select few, sir.
Yeah, Rachel's okay. She still kind of creeps me out in Wing Commander 5, though. Oh, let's see. No one here, no one here. So let's go get our briefing.
Ready to get down to business?
Yes, sir.
Confed has a cargo ship loaded with med supplies that must be escorted to this jump point. Now, unfortunately, news of this shipment somehow leaked out. You will undoubtedly come under Kilrathi attack. Good luck, Colonel.
Eisen is so succinct. I really like his briefings.
So, these are the mission objectives.
Let's go. Well, I'm doing an escort mission here. Let's go with Maniac.
Maniac, you're gonna be my wingman. Don't make me regret it. Dismissed, and good luck.
So we're flying an Arrow this time, which is fine as long as I can change missiles. I never use heat seekers, at least I would never prefer to use them. Don't know why anyone would want them. Over image regs anyway. Just the reason I like in the dregs is because you can get a lock from any angle. The heat seekers, you gotta be on their tail in order to get a lock. There's our escort to the right. Confederate ID confirmed. That's nice. Nobody here.
It's party time.
Break and attack.
Watch and learn, Colonel.
Maniac's pretty competitive with this, but I'm okay with that as long as it gets the job done. At least I got credit for the kill, but I wasted a missile doing that.
It's party time.
Break and attack.
Watch and learn, Colonel.
Interesting that the Arrow can carry 2 more missiles above the Hellcat. I guess the size of the ship wouldn't necessarily affect its hard points, though.
Of my victory.
Oh, we don't want any friendly fire casualties here. This cap ship has more turrets than the transport did. Usually what I do is I take passes at them. Just kind of go in waves. And you gotta keep an eye on your shields and armor.
Enemy target destroyed.
Go transport. I'm gonna put a little more power to my shields there. There are times I kind of wish I had gotten into playing this game with a joystick. It would probably feel a little more smoother than with the keyboard. But then I'd have to get all into joysticks and make sure they work for older games. And I don't know, maybe it's not that hard to do. I just never got into it. Awesome. Nice husk of a dead ship there. So now we just gotta wait. Ooh, the cargo ship took some damage there. I better stay closer to it next time.
It's party time.
Break and attack.
Watch and learn, Colonel.
So we got a couple of dark hits. Was that your kill? Look, the maniacs. Well, maybe he did kill that guy. I don't know. It actually is seldom effective to fire a missile at him, so Heat Seeker or not, usually want to be on its tail anyway. Alright, so here's the jump buoy. Cargo ship's gonna jump there and then we'll be alright. either it doesn't need an escort beyond that point, or they're waiting for a new escort on the other side, which is actually pretty common too. Sometimes you'll be at a jump point waiting for your cargo ship to jump into the system and protect it. Have I mentioned decoys yet? You see that number that says 16 next to the letter D in the upper right corner? Those are my decoys, which are these things right
Thanks for the escort,
here.
Colonel. Initiating jump sequence.
Mission objectives accomplished.
And these break missile locks, basically. They usually do. If you're not... I mean, if you use them wisely enough, you can break a missile lock with just a couple of decoys used.
What's your status?
We're sitting pretty, sir.
I didn't mean to send that message.
Need clearance, TCS Victory.
Well, I guess the Colonel's on a roll. You're clear to bring it on home.
Most excellent. It's a cool little ship, actually. I like the design of it. Hornet may still be my favorite light fighter, though, from Wing Commander
1. Pretty slick flying, sir.
Thanks, Chief.
Thanks, Chief. Alright, I'm doing a test save here because I'm trying to... I actually had recorded some of these missions previously, and then I accidentally deleted them, so I'm actually just replaying a couple of these missions, and then I'll be caught up. So let's go talk to some people. Nobody here. Flint.
Sir?
They call you Flint, right?
So you have looked at the flight roster.
Are you making a request, Lieutenant?
Sir, I come from a long line of fighter pilots. My brother, my father, his father before him. I guess you could say it's in my blood.
Your point being...
I know your record. I would have at least expected you to take a look at the victories. We've racked up our share of kills. We're not scrubs out here.
Nobody said you were.
Suppose you're afraid I'll peel off the first time we engage.
What about the 20th time? Or the 30th? Will you fatigue even a split second or get a twitchy finger? The wingman I fly with? I need guarantees.
Respectfully, sir, if you only fly when there are guarantees, you won't be flying much.
Oh, she has a point.
She does have a point, but I'm really proud and I hate being proven wrong.
Tough luck. I'm the boss here.
I don't get it. Is Flint just asking to be my wingman, or is she not on the flight roster, or what?
Well, she has a point. Do you have any recommendations?
Oh, I wouldn't presume to do your job for you, sir. I just work here.
Eh, she's a cutie, though. I like her better than Rachel, anyway. Alright. Okay, well, guess we'll save it here, and when we get back, we'll just, things are still pretty quiet. We're still in confed space, so let's just see how things continue to progress. I'll see y'all soon.